I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Martin. Here. Sellers. Here. Supervisor Sellers.
Here.
Trustees Alton C. and Bender have reported absent.
All right.
Sorry, could you please go back over?
All righty. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes of the January 20th, 2015 Town Board regular meeting. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
You need a second?
Second.
All righty. Let's take a look at the minutes.
Have you all gotten them?
Mhm.
All right. Well, are there any questions on the minutes?
I don't have any.
All righty. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All righty. All righty. Next item on the agenda. Okay. Based upon recommendations from our legal counsel, I ask for the approval of claims and demands of the January 20th, 2015 with the exception of the reimbursement to the supervisor in the amount of $10.95. So we're going to hold on that till the next meeting till we have a
So we
quorum.
need a motion and a second?
Yep, need a motion and a second in order to do that.
I so move with the exclusion of the reimbursement to Mr. Sellers.
Second.
All righty. Motion by Martin, second by Sellers. All righty.
Okay.
I'm open for discussion.
Are Goodwill Industries closed? Are they buying clothes at Goodwill?
Salvation Army is.
What says
Hmm?
Goodwill?
Yeah, yes. Yes, that's Salvation Army. I mean,
Oh,
Goodwill,
I thought
yes.
you said, are they closed?
No. Mm-mm. No, they're not clothes. They're buying clothes.
I thought she said, are they closed?
No, are they buying?
Salvation
They're
Army
buying
closed.
clothes.
They're buying
Okay,
clothes,
yeah,
yes.
they're
Okay.
closed. Sorry. Well, we're doing good with the mobile gas cards.
Is there a copy of the bills available for the public?
Not till after they're approved.
They got a lot of- Do they just get the clothing at Goodwill, or are they also getting maybe furniture or whatever? Oh, they can get whatever? Oh, okay. No, because I'm just saying $85, $95, that's a
Mhm.
lot at the Goodwill, so that's what I was. Yeah. I was gonna say, that's a lot of clothes.
So, yeah.
I mean, at Goodwill, you know? I'm cool.
It's okay.
I have no further questions.
Okay, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Sellers.
Aye.
Martin.
Aye.
Sellers.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All righty. Next item on the agenda, Supervisor report. Trustees, please take a look at the packet that has
The
SWIFT
whole
on it.
packet?
Yes.
The whole
Yes.
thing regarding abating the
Yes.
taxes.
This will be on the agenda for the next meeting. And my plan is to have a representative from NIDA to come for any questions that you guys may have.
So, is this within the city of Patrick or not?
It's within the town.
So it's in the township.
It's
yes.
in the township, but not the city.
It's both.
So it's in the township and the city. So we're gonna be talking about, extending the abatement,
Mhm.
They're extending the enterprise zone.
the enterprise zone, I'm sorry, correct me, that's correct. Is this the taxes that's included here, Cynthia, that they would normally pay?
I've not looked, no, I can't
Mhm.
imagine because there's no projection. The only thing what they, in the lots, those are developers' lots, which are nominal, which you can see the tax bills were virtually nothing,
Okay,
so.
but now
They're
with
basing it off
building,
of, they're basing it off of a $12 million, project.
okay,
So this is that new area out there on Pearl City Road, right?
Correct.
yeah, by Citizens Bank,
Yeah,
they're
okay.
calling it Citizens Plaza or something?
Correct, yeah.
Okay,
Okay. I saw that, but I was just making sure when I saw the other. Yeah, Citizens Plaza.
All right. The next item on the agenda is the, wait a second, before I do that, there's a question that was asked during the last meeting about how many clients we have.
oh, yeah,
We have 48 active clients, 5 pending, and 12 SSI.
Oh, well, wow.
Active?
48.
5,
48
Active.
active,
5 pending,
5 pending.
Yep.
And SSI?
12.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So now the next item on the agenda is the assessor's report.
Nothing at this time. We haven't finished our appeals. They're scheduled for the first week of March. So
Okay.
I'll have more facts and figures for you then after that meeting.
Okay. Next on the agenda is the trustees report. Trustees.
I know the last time, our last meeting, we had talked about, maybe moving the, time of the meetings up so that, we could get in and maybe get out a little earlier or whatever. Instead of the 5:30, I think we said 4:30.
We have to be real
Is that
careful.
something?
Have to be real careful with that because people may not be off work at that time.
Oh,
We have to
okay.
be
I know we
accessible
had
to the
talked
public.
about it, so
So-
I was just bringing it up.
Maybe we should wait until we have the full board
Mhm.
here and then talk.
And then
about it
discuss
again.
a little more.
I mean,
Mhm.
I just wanted to, put it up so it's out there on the minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Then the only other question I have, home visits that started?
Yes.
How'd it
Yep.
go?
They went well. We've done it twice, the past 2 Fridays. We've visited 22
Wow.
clients' homes. As you can see, we still got some more to do.
Did you do that 22 in one day?
No, we did 11 one Friday and 11 the next Friday.
Okay.
So no, we didn't do them one day, no.
Now, were all the people home?
Some were home, some weren't. Some were pretending that they weren't at home, but we knew they were there. So, which I knew that would happen. So we're keeping record of the ones that we didn't contact. We'll get back in contact with them. So,
Okay, so of the 11 that you did on the first Friday, how many were successful?
let me think.
Just a rough estimate.
About 5. About 5. And I have to double check and make sure. About
Okay.
5. So
So are they gonna be aware that they will start getting home visits?
they were made aware during orientation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're aware.
Did you find on those that were successful that they were in appropriate living situations with the number of people that were supposed to be there, et cetera, or whatever?
Yes. There are some that we are going to pay special attention to, because we've heard through the grapevine that there are more than just those people staying at those places. So we have to double check and make sure everything is done correctly.
And maybe the ones that wouldn't let you in, they knew that.
Maybe those are the ones. So
And the housings were appropriate to our standards?
mhm.
Okay.
Because if they're not, then I'm going to get a hold of the city inspector and have him go through and inspect the
So what do
property.
we plan on doing, for the ones that probably won't let you in, or, you know, what are the follow-ups on those?
Well, we will let them, because every client has grant appointments. We'll let them know that we've come to your place and you weren't available. We'll be coming back to your place. Make yourself available. Okay, now, there are certain people that we may have to give times to because they may have to do other things. We may have them out on assignments for us. But for the most part, it's just here we are.
Okay,
So,
okay.
all right. Next on the agenda is public comments. Public comments.
Did you approve the bills already, sir? I mean, did you? And once they're approved, we can get a copy of them then? Is that correct? Isn't that what Barb said?
Has Mike finished the paperwork for that yet? Okay.
Yeah, I have it. And once it's approved, then it's available
Okay.
for public. So after the meeting, then
Okay.
I'll give
So
that.
you would give us a copy of the bills after the meeting?
That's, once they're approved, yes, after the meeting.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Over by the plant.
By the plant,
Yes,
okay.
please.
Looks like it's, are you taking care of this plant, Cindy?
And turn to your left, please.
No, I appreciate coming to the meeting and seeing you in action. I kind of have a question for the sake of clarity, that like when you approve the bills payable in the minutes, should not the amount be specified in the minutes for the public record?
This is public comment.
Well,
Not
I'm
public
asking, you can't ask questions?
No.
No,
Okay.
Mr. Phillips
No.
already explained that.
Okay,
No.
all right, well then, I would make a comment that I think it would be well to show the total of the bills approved in the minutes because that's a part of the public record, rather than make it a question.
Okay.
So, and that when there's public available at a meeting, after you approve your bills, that copies be available for those who are interested in seeing them. Thank you.
Okay.
One more comment or question. It's actually a question I was going to ask in general, Mr. Sellers. If
Mhm.
the cold weather makes a hardship for your clients in any ways that you're aware of, and anything that the township can do to assist that? Sure, it's a hardship for us.
Yes, it's a hardship. I will answer that question
Just
after the meeting.
Just the general,
Okay.
concern about
Right.
how things go.
Any more public comments? No? Okay. Any other business? No? Okay, then the next item on the agenda is adjournment till Tuesday, February 17th, 2015. Need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Martin, second by Sellers. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.